What if the internet shut down for 24 hours? Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You reach for your phone, but nothing loads. No messages, no Instagram, no YouTube, no Google. You restart your phone, thinking it's just your Wi-Fi. Then you look outside. Your neighbors are standing in the street staring at their phones. Everyone has the same problem. Within minutes, the news spreads through television and radio. The entire world's internet has gone offline. Not just your city, not just your country, everywhere. The question is, what would actually happen if the internet completely disappeared for just 24 hours? Let's find out. At first, most people wouldn't panic. They would assume it's a temporary outage. They would restart their routers, turn airplane mode on and off, call their internet provider. But those calls would quickly overwhelm phone networks. Millions of people would all try to contact someone at the same time. Businesses would suddenly lose access to cloud software. Students couldn't join online classes. Streaming services would stop working. Search engines would be unreachable. For many people, it would feel like the modern world had suddenly frozen. Within a few hours, everyday life would become much harder. Navigation apps would no longer provide live traffic updates. Food delivery apps couldn't receive new orders. Many online stores would stop processing purchases. People who work remotely might lose access to company files stored online. Without messaging apps, many people would switch to phone calls or SMS where those services were still available. Some services would continue operating because they don't rely entirely on the public internet. Others would slow down or stop until connections returned. For the first time in years, millions of people would realize just how much of daily life depends on being connected. The financial world would feel the impact almost immediately. Online banking would become unavailable. Digital payment apps could stop working. Many online businesses would be unable to process orders. Stock markets might pause trading or activate emergency procedures depending on the situation. Companies that depend on cloud systems could struggle to access important data. Even large businesses with backup systems would face serious challenges if the outage lasted around the world. Every hour without internet could cost the global economy billions of dollars. Transportation wouldn't completely stop, but it would become much more difficult. Airlines, shipping companies, and rail operators use multiple communication systems, including backup networks. Many critical services are designed with redundancy to improve reliability. Even so, a worldwide internet outage could disrupt schedules, passenger information, booking systems, and logistics. Hospitals, emergency responders, and governments also maintain backup communication methods. Essential services would likely continue operating, but many non-essential online functions would be unavailable. The goal would be to keep society functioning while waiting for internet access to return. Something unexpected might happen. People would spend less time staring at screens. Families might sit together and talk. Friends could meet in person instead of chatting online. Children might play outside. Libraries, parks, and public spaces could become busier. Some people would enjoy the break. Others would feel anxious without constant access to information. The outage would reveal how deeply the internet has become part of modern life. Not just for entertainment, but for work, communication, education, shopping, and countless everyday tasks. Finally, after 24 long hours, the internet comes back. Phones begin buzzing with thousands of delayed notifications. Messages arrive all at once. Websites slowly return. Businesses reconnect. Life gradually returns to normal. But one thing has changed. For a single day, the world experienced what life is like without the technology most of us depend on every hour. It reminds us that while the internet has transformed the world, it's also become one of the world's most important pieces of infrastructure. Now here's a question for you. If the internet disappeared for just one day, what would you miss the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy simple explanations of big ideas, don't forget to subscribe for more videos.